welcome to the Granite Ridge University. Today we're doing some continuing education with some of our salespeople and our decorators, and here we're at the Half a House. Now, we built this house to demonstrate not only to our staff, but the people that walk in through the door. This is located right off of our foyer. We're showing them everything that's kind of behind the drywall. You can't see in one of our furnished models, and we're extremely proud of what's behind those walls. So we wanted to show it off, and to show it off to people, you would have to travel to 15 different job sites to see all of this under one roof, or half a roof in this case. So like I said, we're going to do some continuing education. I want to kind of bring you guys up to speed on some of the things we've changed in the past few months, so that way we're all on the same page. First, I want to start off with our I-joist. As you can see, that's why it's called an I-joist. It's in the shape of an eye. Now, we've been using I-joist for several years now, but we recently changed manufacturers, and the new manufacturer, it looks very, very similar. A little stronger, runs truer, allows you to span about 19-20 feet, and allows you to drill a hole 6 inches through it to get some heat ducts through some areas in the basement where you may not want to go and for a drop. That compares to the old way of doing it with a standard 2x12. You can see the difference in the hole sizes there. Gives us a lot more flexibility without sacrificing any of the strength.
Luke, didn't we just switch the garage door opener too? Could you tell us the advantages of the belt fed?
Yeah, absolutely. This is something I'm really excited about. This is our new garage door opener, overhead doors. Now this is a Marantec garage door opener. Now it may look a little smaller, but the reason it's smaller is because it's a direct current motor. So it's a DC motor, not an AC motor, which means it's extremely quiet. I'll hit the button here. You guys can hardly even hear that. So some advantages of that: sometimes you have bonus rooms or living spaces above the garage door, or the garage itself. You hit that button, that's not going to wake up maybe the kids sleeping in the nursery or wake up the kids as you're getting home late. So it may look small, but it's just as strong, and it is extremely quiet. Another thing that's nice about it is it's belt driven as opposed to chain driven, and that just decreases the noise level that much more. That being said, we also changed our overhead doors a few months ago. Now this is an overhead door product, comes out of Fort Wayne. This is an R12.79, so you can see it's foam filled all the way through. Now our old garage door openers were about an R8, so we've gained quite a bit of R value, the R just standing for the resistance to losing the heat or the cold. Now the garages are unconditioned, but it helps extremely, especially on those cold winter nights.
And what I love about that is we have now 9 colors, I believe, and 3 different standard styles too. So that just really helps the overall selection process.
Yeah, absolutely. Another thing, insulated headers. You can see now these headers go above our doors, above our windows. Now this is what it looks like from the outside. So the outside looks like standard OSB, inside looks like a standard 2x12 or 2x8 that's in there. But then as you can see, sandwiched in between, again, is just some insulation, allowing that envelope so that we have no weak points in that envelope.
You know what, this education's good, but Lonnie, guess what?
Oh, I know, Tony. We love to learn, but we also love physical education. Playing the game. I just love soccer. I mean basketball.
Yeah, the big advantage of Granite Ridge University is we've got a game to play. So let's go play. Let's go play. Yeah.
All right, we ready? 1, 2.
Okay, let's all get ready.
Let's get ready.
All right.
Come on in.
I call a chair.
Careful there. Careful there. Careful there.
You know what? That was a great basketball game, wasn't it?
Uh-huh.
But we got to get back to work, don't we?
We do. We do. Hey, welcome to Between the Studs. I'm Lonnie Norris, and I'm part of this great, big, wonderful custom builder team called Granite Ridge Builders. Meet Tony Reinke, our president. And we are custom builders. We build homes in northern Indiana and parts of southern Michigan, also northwest Ohio. And we love coming into your home, into your great room, your hearth room, your bedroom, and talking to you about what we do best, building custom homes. Thanks for joining us today. Today we're at our office. There's a green scene behind me. We've already talked about Granite Ridge University. We're big about education, including physical education, right, Jake?
Right.
But Tony, what are we going to do today?
This is going to be a fun show. Well, first of all, we want to thank everybody for tuning in every week. We have had so many responses, so many calls. One of the big calls have been this: building a home. A lot of people are considering it now. They don't know what to do, so they have been asking, would we try to describe the process and why we make it so easy for people? So what we're going to do today, we're going to break off into twos. We're going to use the green screen, so we're going to be showing you pictures behind it to make it a little more interesting, showing you some of the houses that are available. Also, showing you our great big large studio. We'll show you how we're going to make this process so easy with decorating. I think it's going to be a fun show. So let's break off, take off into twos. We're going to use the green screen, and we need to get some pictures around. You guys ready?
Do it.
Let's do it.
Granite Ridge Builders has hundreds of floor plans to choose from, all of which you can custom design to accommodate your personal needs. But what if you have your own plan or ideas? That's okay. Our 3 professional on-site draftsmen are ready to take your ideas and turn them into a reality. Just give us a call or shoot us an email. We look forward to meeting with you to custom design your next dream home.
Thank you again for coming in and watching Between the Studs with us this week. I'm with Izzy Rodriguez. He's one of the new home consultants here. And the beautiful thing about Granite Ridge Builders is really our 10,000 square foot studio that we have here.
Absolutely. It's really the place to start whenever you're considering building a home. Your first step is just coming in to see us. It's a free consultation. We can kind of get everything started for you, let you know what kind of steps you're going to need to take through the building process, as well as showing you our glorious showroom and let you know what we do standard and what upgrades we have available.
The coolest thing about it is when you first walk in, there's Daryl.
Daryl is one of the nicest people you'll ever meet.
And then, you know, she'll offer you candy, cookies, prime rib, I think sometimes, all the different coffees, waters, whatever it is to make you feel comfortable. And then one of us will take you around and kind of show you the entire studio, including the half a house.
Half a house is usually where I started my tour, where we're going to show you the actual structure and guts of the house that we're going to put together for you.
And then normally I would take somebody upstairs in and just show them all the different possibilities there are for shake siding, or regular siding, or brick, or stone, doorknobs. We're just kind of giving them an idea of what the outside of their home could look like.
Absolutely. And then from there, typically I'll take them over to the plumbing section where we've got all kinds of different showers, tubs, our famous ceramic shower that people love.
I also like showing them the TV in the bathroom mirror. That's another thing.
That is.
And now you take them that way. I go the other way, and I go more towards flooring next. And in the flooring, we have all the different porcelain tiles and hardwoods, resilient plank flooring, vinyls, carpeting. We can show you everything all at one time, and you can actually see the differences in them. And then we can go through a doorway and see our new lighting center that we set up.
The newest addition is our lighting center. It's beautiful, all kinds of different selections. And then actually even just right off of there, we've got the different kinds of closets that we can do, from regular closets to closet organizers.
And some of those closet organizers are just beautiful the way they have it set up there. And then we can get more into the mechanicals again, and we can show you the furnace, the healthy air intake, the water maniblock. Another thing that I've had a lot of questions about lately is the on-demand water system, and we can show that.
And of course, we've got water softeners, which is another big thing for us as well.
You know, Izzy, the next part of the tour is probably the most important part, and that is the kitchens. Everyone wants to talk about the kitchens. And we go back downstairs, and we have 3 Grable kitchens right there. What's the one that you like to show off the most?
I would say probably the more modern one. It's a black kitchen, and it's got my DeLorean doors. It's got cabinets that actually go up and down. I think it's the most fascinating kitchen we've got.
I like showing the far kitchen because the backsplashes, you have the tiles turned the different ways so they can kind of have their own imagination going with that. But we also have a couple other kitchens back in there too, don't we?
Yeah, we've got one from D&B Schmucker, and then we've got another one upstairs. I think we have 6 total kitchens in our showroom.
You know, the nice thing about these kitchens is we can show you painted cabinets, we can show you stained, we can show you dark, we can show you light, glass in cabinets. The sky is really the limit from there.
Absolutely. You can't leave the showroom without knowing all the different kinds of selections that we have. And again, we're making it very clear what kind of things are standard, what kind of things are upgrades, and you'll know exactly what Granite Ridge has to offer.
And really the best thing to do is, you know, whether you're looking at building or next week or 3 years from now, just give us a call and come in for a tour. We'd be more than happy to walk you around, show you everything that we have here, show you all the different options, and just give us a call at the number on the bottom of the screen or go to our website.
Dave, one thing I've found for people to make a decision on building, they need 3 pieces of information. One of those is financing. Now, you've got a financial background. Obviously, you've helped a lot of people get into financing. Good terms. Interest rates right now at 4% or below are amazing.
Can't be beat.
Number 2, people need the floor plan, okay? And we're here to talk a little bit about the floor plan itself. We can help you with that probably more than anybody. We've got 4 full-time architectural draft people that can move things around.
Absolutely.
Now, some of the floor plans, you do a lot of meetings with people. Tell me which ones you've seen that have been the favorite and what style.
Floor plans keep changing a little bit, and we keep adapting to those changes also. One of the biggest things right now that I see when I meet with people is that they want the very open concept, where you have an island or everything flows from the kitchen right to the great room concept. So
we even have one that's 1,266 square feet that has that island. It's called our Basilwood. I think that's one of the most popular plans we have.
Yes.
Can be very inexpensive. You've been selling a lot of the Honeywood. What is the favorite part of the Honeywood plan?
Honeywood, once again, it is the open concept. It has a split bedroom concept also, which is fantastic. And it also has an extra flex room, sunroom concept, so it has another place for overflow for guests, or just an extra room to go to get away from everybody else in the house.
And I've probably seen that has been the biggest change is the ranch style with that sunroom. Now we're also putting that sunroom on several of our story-and-a-half plans. Example, I think that Elizabeth's going to be talking about the Farm Brook in just a minute. But anyways, what are some of the other things that you've seen floor plan-wise that have been changing?
A couple things floor plan-wise. One that we've talked about before is the garages. A lot of people are going to a 3-car garage concept, or if they can't afford a 3-car garage, go to a 2-car with a little bit expanded area.
Interesting. And now that you say that, we've had a lot of people say that they can't fit their large, let's say, truck in the garage. We actually have a sheet, in fact, it's right behind us, and you can see on that, we've got measurements of some of the cars that might be typical to you. So this is what we do. We sit down with you, we talk to you about what car do you drive, make sure that we can get that in, because the worst thing you could do is find out that the hitch in the back of your truck has to stick outside the house.
Exactly.
Probably not a good idea. So garages are super important, 3-car garages. We can expand them, we can make them smaller, we can make them bigger. Anyways, we do a lot on the drafting part.
Absolutely.
So what other things have you seen?
The other thing is a lot of people are going to more the cottage style or craftsman style house, where you get the stone, a particular stone out in the front of the house. Or you bring your porch across the front a little bit more to have a little bit more sitting room on the outside of the front of the house.
Tapered posts to get that most period of arts and crafts.
Absolutely.
You're right. We've got that called the Arbor Brook. So here's some plans right behind us that we're showing you. Some of these are the top 15 plans that we've come out with just in the last month or two. For instance, you'll see on there the Harborwood. Now we have a plan, I believe, in the Harborwood at the Harbors.
That's right.
Tell us where you can get to that.
That's over there right off of Wheelock Road,
Okay.
in the back side of Chapman's Bridge. It's open on Sundays, and we can gladly show you, take you through the house to show you the concepts of the house itself.
So you can see we've got some 2-stories. We've got some ranches. All kinds of popular plans. We've been more than happy to sit down with you. We can take your plan, cut it up, paste it, move things around. Probably within about, 2 to 3 days, you will have a plan that hopefully will be yours.
And the other good thing about it is we will also come up with a number for you. So you know what your budget is, we try to stay within those numbers itself.
Great point.
And we can adjust from
In fact, they can jump on the website. You guys can take a look at some of our plans. They've got base prices. Now, most of our base prices do include many things, but we're more than happy to sit down with you and revise those. So please, give us a call at the number down below.
You know, Elizabeth, a very important part of our business is building what we call spec homes. Spec homes are homes that we lay out and plan and decorate, and we build on the assumption that somebody's going to come in and want to buy that home, which happens all the time.
Yeah, very often. A lot of times people want a new house, but they're in a hurry.
Can't wait,
They need to get in right away. So we love doing spec homes. We have quite a few available throughout the area.
And you said it's about 25% of our business?
It is definitely about 25%.
Okay, so where do we have spec homes? What do we have out there that people can look at and buy?
Okay, let's start southwest.
Okay.
Over in Woodlands of Liberty Mills, we have a very popular plan called the Farmbrook.
love
So
that
we have a
plan,
spec there. It was just completed. This is priced at $299,900. It's a beautiful home, 4 bedrooms. The master's on the main level.
Basement?
Basement, full basement, unfinished, and a 3-car garage.
There's also a Heather Hill out there, right?
Yes, right next door we have another home.
4-bedroom, 2-story that it's been really, really
very nice home.
popular.
$269,900, another beautiful home. These are great lots. They have a few trees, so a little character there.
Let's move northwest.
Northwest, well, we have a few villas available.
Okay.
So Parkers Bay, which is one of our newer communities over here off of Diebold Road, we have 2 homes available. We have one on Parkers Bay Boulevard, and that is priced at $214,900. It's a ranch home with 3 bedrooms. Again, it's a villa, and what we mean by a villa is you own the home and the lot. You just pay a monthly maintenance fee for your yard upkeep and snow removal.
And then also, what about Canyon Bay? Aren't we building a spec home in Canyon Bay right now?
Yes, Canyon Bay is beautiful. This is up off of Gump Road.
Okay.
We have a model home there. So our model is what we say it is, a model. It's not for sale right now, but people can come look at it. That's priced at $389,900.
Okay.
It's finished. You can come view it. But across the street from it, we do have a home that is for sale. That home, right now, it's under construction, so it's nearing
drywall stage, I think. Okay.
It's actually drywalled and trimmed, so
okay.
we're getting close.
Okay.
This is a 4-bedroom home. The master's on the main level, and again, it has a full basement as well.
All right.
So we'll head a little over northeast, over in the Foxwood area. We have a beautiful, beautiful parade home over there.
We do.
That is listed at $549,900. It's actually a 5-bedroom home.
On the water.
On the
beautiful
water. On the water.
Landscape.
So this has a main level master bedroom again. It also has what we call a tri-studio. One of the unique things about this room is it could be a den, it could be another main level master suite. So if you need
It's got the pull down bed in it, doesn't it?
it
That's
does.
pretty
It
cool.
does.
Yeah.
Murphy bed. So if you
Okay.
need 2 bedrooms on the main level, this is your house.
All right. And
Beautiful
then,
lot.
Okay. This is just a few of the homes that we have available today. And their price range probably from the 200s to the 500s?
Actually, we have one starting at $145,000, and that includes the lot.
Including the lot?
Yes.
Okay.
Now these homes, a majority of them are open on Sundays. Throughout the week, just give us a call and we can take you to a home to show you, but they're open on Sunday. You can always check our website. That'll give you a good idea of what's available and when they're open.
And we should add that some of these qualify for our special financing, which is 0 down, minimal closing costs, and payments from the upper 500s. So give us a call. We'd love to show you one of our homes.
JR, Tony spoke earlier about lots and why they're so important to what we do. Here at Granite Ridge Builders, we're very passionate about not only helping you find a lot, but then once you do find a lot, we like to walk that lot with you.
Yeah, we're as a full-service custom builder, we want to make sure that we help you with the process from start to finish. And usually the first part of that process is finding the perfect home site for your next custom home.
And whether you're looking for a lot or already have a lot, what we'll do is we'll meet with you, we'll walk that property, and put together a lot inspection sheet. We'll make sure we know the right setbacks, and is there proper drainage? Do we need to bring any dirt in? Are there tap fees? Do you need sidewalks? We'll go through all those items and make sure all of those items are accounted for up front. And we are the experts not only in walking lots, but in finding lots. And JR, what are some ways people can find lots?
Well, the best way is just to give us a call, because you and I are the experts in lots. We can help them find whether they're looking for acreage, single-family residence, maybe they want to do a villa community. We can help them find all those lots. But the easiest way to probably get started is to go on our website. So if you look at the top here, you can go to Shop for Your Own Home, go to Communities, and then you can search lots by a lot of different ways, whether it be price point, school district, or even the area in town that you're interested in.
And there's a lot of properties that JR and I hear about where folks come in and mention it, where it might not be on there, it might not even be on the MLS. So if you give us a call, that's something that we could give you information based on what you're looking for.
Jake, right now, what are some of the most popular communities or areas that you're having clients ask about?
The Leo School District has always been huge, and right now we have Saddle Creek Estates, which is a new community off Whitmer Road out there in Grable, and I have a lot of people calling off my signs out there wanting to know what's going on, can you send me pricing? What about you? Are there any of the new ones that you're really interested in?
Yeah, there's a big one out in Northwest Allen County Community Schools, which is Canyon Bay, located on the north side of Gump Road. Falls into some USDA financing territory, and there are some gorgeous home sites available there right now.
JR, another community that's really popular right now is River Hollow, located off Flutter Road, and some of those lots are up to an acre. They're big enough for outbuildings, and you have lots of space there. What are some other ones?
Well, we just hit a couple of the highlights that are in Fort Wayne, but we're building in areas all over the state, even up into Michigan and Ohio. I know Nolan Meadows up in Angola is a brand new community. Got a couple of lots available still there, and some spec homes on the way. Gorgeous community up in Angola. It's been really popular lately.
Not a lot of people know, but we have a new section in Park Ridge in Warsaw. Been getting lots of calls about that one. I think the open house is even going to start here soon.
I believe so. We just did another community in Columbia City. We added a new section to Chesapeake Landing and then started a brand new community called Cambridge Crossing. Lots starting out in the low 30s, so great pricing there in Columbia City.
There's still a few left up in Bear Creek in Auburn. Auburn's always been a huge market for us, so there's still a few there.
And those are just single family. We haven't even touched on any of the villa communities that are available right now, like Parker's Bay, right off of Diebold and DuPont Road. That's got some great home sites available.
Parker's Bay, there's Harbor Villas off Wheelock Road there. That's another one that's really popular. Anything out southwest?
Gray Oaks Villas. They just added a new section, believe it or not, some great pond lots. A lot of availability there right now as they just opened that new section.
So whether it's single family, you're looking for a villa, you're looking for 3 acres, 10 acres, you have 3 acres, you have 10 acres, give us a call. We'd love to give you all that information, all the pricing, all the availability, and then walk that lot with you.
Another big fear people have when it comes to building is there's so many things they have to pick out and they're just unsure. Carpet, doorknobs, just think of all the components in the home. Also, they're worried about time. They don't want to run all over town picking things out. So we have a great showroom here. Everything is under one roof where they meet with the decorator, come in, everything can be chosen here, saves a lot of time.
It definitely does. We've made this process as easy as possible for people, so the decorators will get all the information, call and set an appointment. When the homeowners come in, we're going to have all of that information. The biggest fear I first get is, hey, I don't want you guys taking me over my budget. I just worked really hard at getting a number that I'm comfortable with for this new home. And we are very conscious of that. So we will only start with showing them things that are standard and things that are within that allowance. So that's really different about people going from one place to another. They don't know what their budget is or how much they have allowed to spend, and we know that. We have it all here, and we already have set parameters of what works within the home that they selected.
And really, you deal with people who have no idea, whether they want a gray house, a brown house, or a red house. Or you have people who come in and they have their whole idea book and they're ready to go.
Exactly. So we work with everybody, and that's what we're here for. We're here to just guide them through the selection. If that means they need a little bit of push and a little bit more examples and suggestions from the decorator, that's what we can do. If they already have it all completely figured out and we're just really making notes for them and writing it all down, we can do that too. So what you'll see here is we'll start in the exterior room, and we're going to talk about the stone or brick, the siding colors, roof, windows, trim, front doors, garage doors. I mean, all of it. As you can see here, we have so many selections to choose from, and that's what we're here for, again, to help guide what's going to look best and what's going to stay within the budget.
And you really do have a great setup, the way you start with the outside and work your way in so things flow. You're not just randomly choosing this and then trying to put it together.
Exactly, and that's the other benefit from being under one roof. We know exactly what's going on with every part of their home, and so that we can guide them best case scenario for all those components.
And not only are you wonderful at colors and design, you know a lot about every product. So you're able to explain, for example, the tile porcelain tile versus ceramic tile.
Exactly. So that's how it's going to be for all of the selections. We are very knowledgeable. We've had a lot of training and education on all of our products, and so that's what we're there to help with. And then, you know, like you said with the interior, we're going to go in and talk about your cabinet color, your countertops, your flooring. There's so many flooring choices. We have it all here, as you can see, under one roof to look at and to pull selections together all at the same time for everybody.
Now, when it comes to time, I know that it really ranges on how many appointments a person may need, but what's kind of a typical to anticipate?
Well, we usually say about 3 hours for the first appointment, 2 to 3 hours, and usually that's a good stopping point because it can be overwhelming. So some people can get done within that 2 to 3 hours, and other people might need 2 or 3 appointments at that 2 or 3 hours. And it really just depends. And we make it so people can still make changes. You know, we want to meet with people until they're comfortable with what they've selected.
And we have found that people are really nervous, you know, maybe a home that they live in or have lived in, they said, gosh, it took me 3 weeks to pick out a countertop, how am I going to do this? And they come in and this really is so simple and laid out so well that they find it to be very easy.
It is, and we've had a lot of success with the way that we do it. Again, having it all here, having the professionals here to help, you know, just give opinions. I think that's a lot of what people need, are just some reassurance and opinions on what they're selecting. And we, you know, people ask us, what's the latest trends? Well, we have all of that on hand. And the biggest thing that helps in the decorating process would definitely be pictures. So when people bring us pictures from Houzz or Pinterest, and we can try to replicate some of those ideas. And we have our own that we've built, and we have so many examples, and that's what really makes it come to life for people, is to be able to see examples of what they might be getting as well.
Hey, thanks for joining us today. This has been real informative for me. I know I learned something. I probably forgot something too, but I also want everybody, hey, I kicked the field goal today.
You might be a little confused, Lonnie. That's okay. We'll talk about it later. We wanted to thank you guys for tuning in today. We gave you a lot of great information. So if you'd like to learn a little bit more about who we are, what we do, and why we do what we do so well, feel free to join us on the website. Give us a call at the number below. Even better yet, just stop in the front door. We'd love to meet you. Luke,
yeah, guys,
what are we doing today?
It's time to get back to class.
Okay, yeah, study again.
I think one of the things that we need to talk about is that fresh air intake. It's something that's extremely important to all the Granite Ridge homes, especially since 80% of the homes today on the market don't meet safe indoor air quality levels. So,
Did I do it?
Good job.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I. Yeah.
Well,
One take.
did it work?
I know. I about lost it.
Hey,
We'd love to come into your bedroom.
There are TVs in everybody's bedroom.
Okay, Izzy, you're first.
I know, but it just sounded funny.
They sound weird. Let's take it out.
No, it's fine.
Go to your bedroom.
Censor it. Censor it. When I say that.
Nothing's in their ear.
I just wish Dave would have went like this.
I was trying not to laugh. I thought we should cover the groin up right there. Not that kind of show. Okay.
How are you guys?